Alright, we are live for the second time today. We are not actually doing TT Bravo flight, nor are we actually doing, any real flight. I've had a conversation with Mr. Grumpy himself, and we have determined that, hang on 1 second, let me get this guy. We have determined that it is time to pack up all of our operations at San Francisco. And so for that reason, we need to, before we fully close up operations, we have a few things we have to take care of first. Today we're not, for this stream, we're not actually going to be flying on Vatsim. We're just going to, we will, but, only for cruise, or only for takeoff and descent. But yeah, now we have two 772s right now at San Francisco, and they both need to get the hell out of here. Okay. We're gonna do one positioning flight to Baltimore, another one to London Heathrow. Actually, might end up just getting both of them at Heathrow, for being honest. There's the A3, whatever. There's the other aircraft there. Anyway, we need to do some positioning flights really quickly. We're gonna be using time acceleration. Let's take a look at Vatsim radar first. Heathrow is so busy. Damn. Okay. San Diego. SFO. So they're probably over Fox 15, Fox 13. So that's fine. Let's see here. Actually, in that case, you won't walk with a VATSIM at all. Sim brief. Speedbird. 2, 3, Papa. KSFO. Going to. We'll do the Heathrow one first. We'll do the Heathrow one first. And like I said, we're going to be using time acceleration pretty much the entire way. So, alright. We got that going. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into our lovely 772. Yeah, we need to get two of them. We need to get both of them over to San Fran. Sorry, over to. Actually, we need to get at least one of them over to Heathrow. Okay, let's see here. Let me go ahead and book this flight. Schedule pack. Get from SFO. Yeah. Take 7722 first. Departure time. Another 5 minutes or so. Alright. Let's see here. Where's my lovely 772? Where's the 772 at? There it is. Like I said, we're not flying on VATSIM for these flights. We're just not gonna do that. We're just gonna fly it. Whatever. So, which one? No, whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. I think they're. Are they both over at Fox? I think so. Let me just verify something. Let me just verify something. Let me verify their operations. Yeah, anyway, we have decided that it is time to pack everything up at San Fran. Yeah, they're going to be over here. Fox 1-3. So, yeah, Fox 1-3 is where the first one is. The other one is at Fox 1-1. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're going to use the time acceleration. We're not going to be doing that much in terms of whatever. Two very, very quick flights, and then maybe, depending on timing, we might do a leg of the world tour or whatever. Yeah, like I said, though, not on VATSIM. Go on now. Get all this on. This on Lego Wing. Yeah, give all that a moment to get up. In the meantime, though, request data from SimBrief. Okay, let me go ahead and open up my Navigraph because I think I've only been to San Francisco once ever. We are Speedbird 2-3 Papa, not on VATSIM. Just doing some positioning flights off of VATSIM right now. We could go 1 right, or we got 2-8 right. Yeah, but let's go with 2-8. 2-8's always a good bet. 2-8's a good bet for right now. Yeah, that's basically a straight taxi. Taxi via Alpha and Fox to land up via 2-8 right. You're on the Trunken 2, which I know y'all can't see these. We're on the Trunken 2 departure. Well, I guess there's no reason not to go into VATSIM. I mean, SFO is not online now. Yeah, we'll connect up to VATSIM for a moment. Yeah, we'll connect up to VATSIM for right now. And then once we begin to use Time Accel, then we'll disconnect. We are 2-3 Papa. We are a Boeing 772. I can remember like Papa, that's fine for the cell cow. Not that we're going to use it anyway. Alright, we're connected up to VATSIM. Auto ATC. Put it in it. Check route. Quest. SimBrief. Set payload. Set fuel. Select route. Squawk 3670. 3670 in the box. Load that. Have the editor. That'll help. Route 1 activate. Execute that. Let's get some METAR. What is the METAR saying? Altimeter 3008. Alright. Can accept that. Alright. We are actually just about ready for push. Which is a great thing, actually. Actually, I just got on for 20. Yeah, we're within our 15-minute time window. Let me go ahead and quickly set this up. There we go. Got that going now. Alright, let me take a look here. What is the CTAF for San Fran? Help if I were to get Moby Flight up as well. Okay, in the meantime, though, let's see here. I need. No, it's not ground ops. Performance tools. We're gonna take runway 28. I think we're on 28, right? Am I mistaken? Yeah, we're on 28, right? Flaps 15. Oh, what about flaps 20 then? 142, 144, 148. One 142, 144, 148. There we go. Get that now. Alright. Get our CTAF frequency up. Dot CTAF. SFO. 120.5. All right. Push insert onto alpha. GSX, are you please ready? Let's get Virgin ground handling. In San Francisco traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa. After the SkyWest passes, we will push and start onto Alpha. San Fran traffic. And San Fran traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa is going to be taking off via 28 right.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Affirm. Alright, see here. Come on now.
Locking gear.
Come on out, GSX, please. Wait, GSX, can you please push us back now, please? I'm ready. Actually, I'm going to tell a news guy now to start this flight. Alright, come on now. Push us back. Alrighty, come on now. It'll be nose to the right, or straight, nose left. Yes, nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, noted. Beacons on now. Oh. This is our first time actually using the new sounds. We'll find out how good the new sounds are. Find out how good the new sounds are. So far, they're pretty decent, actually, for being honest. Let's get yoke cam up. That's wrong for some reason. And for some reason, again, this is wrong. Configure video. Camera control minus, or exposure -6. Make that default now. Apply, okay.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We have good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Taxi. Runway 28 right via Alpha and Fox in a moment.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
The 350. And San Fran traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa Heavy is going to be taxiing runway 28 right via Alpha, and Fox will cross both one left and one right. San Fran traffic. Alright. Come on now. Get on the move. Get on the move now. Don't have forever. Goes Sky West. Strobies on. Landing lights on. Passing a United down there. Got the model matching working, which is always nice to have. Right, flight directors on now. You can go and get both those up. On now. And Tianfan traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa Heavy is crossing both runway 1 left and 1 right at Fox. Tianfan traffic. And once we're airborne, once we're airborne, we will go ahead and throw on the time Accel. Once we're both airborne and have climbed, we're gonna try to expedite the climb as well. So long, San Fran. I will say this default scenery for San Fran is pretty good. Lie about that. It's in acceptable ranges. Continue via Fox. In the meantime, we can go ahead and set our flaps to flaps 20. Flaps 20 now. Like I say, right now we are on VATSIM, but we're gonna most likely disconnect from VATSIM once we're a little more. Once we're airborne a bit more. Oh, do we have an arrival? We do. Look at how well they do. Oh, they're floating it, so there's that. FSLCL traffic issues. Appear to be an A350 though, and I think that is an A350. Yeah. Alright. Let's get out of here. San Fran traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa Heavy, crossing runway 28 left. To line up runway 28 right. San Fran traffic. Do do do. Bombado do 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 do. No. Right. Okay. And San Fran traffic, Speedbird 23 at Papa Heavy, taking off runway 28 via the Trunkin to departure. San Francisco traffic. Alright. Thrust is set. Those new sounds are pretty good though. V1, V1, and rotate now. Positive rate, gear up. And we are in the turn. You can put some flaps away now. And San Fran traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa Heavy is now airborne, passing 1300, climbing now flight level 350. San Fran traffic. And more flaps away now. Alright. Fly this thing up for right now. Those new sounds are pretty good though. Do do do. No, you just use the thing. No, I just use the throttles, put them in the Toka gate, because I have the Airbus ones. So, yeah. I know theoretically you're not supposed to use full power when it comes to takeoffs, but when you have the Airbus throttles from Thrustmaster, it's kind of hard not to, because the gates. When I purchased the Wind Wing ones, that's going to be one of the things we change up in our procedures. So, yeah. In the meantime, then we're climbing, and we are we're doing 2 positioning flights tonight out of the same airport. We're doing one. I think we're going to see how long this one to Heathrow takes. If this one to Heathrow goes well and goes quickly, then we're gonna do the second one to Heathrow. If not, then we're gonna do the other one to Baltimore. But the Aeronaut Virtual Airline has decided it is time to pack up all operations at San Francisco and move on from them. So. Alright. Right now I'm actually enjoying hand flying the aircraft up to altitude. In a few moments we're gonna use time acceleration and most likely disconnect from VATSIM. Alright. Let's see here. How far out can I go ahead and get us? Direct to the Peddlington VOR. Traffic Speedbird 23 Papa Heavy is climbing out of San Fran. Direct to Papa Delta Tango VOR. Traffic. I feel like now we can go ahead and enable the time accel. And traffic caution, Speedbird 23 Papa is going to enable time acceleration in about 30 seconds. Traffic. Sections, let's see here. Where is it? No, wait, cruise auto. Go 16x on. And traffic speed road 23 Papa is using time acceleration of 16x. Traffic. See how long this is going to take us? See how long this is going to take us? So. Hopefully it should only take us about an hour at this rate. And actually, we're going to disconnect from the Batsum network if we run into any kind of ETC. So yeah, that's what you need to do. In the meantime, though, we're cruising, or we're climbing still, but that's fine. See here. Yeah, it's kind of being unreliable. I'm not gonna lie. The time Accel. No. Do 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 do. We are getting the fuck out quite quickly as well. Why? Because they shouldn't, because they can. Come on now, Sim. Get us up there. 2350, please. In the meantime, though, we can go ahead and set up some wing views. And there's no exact reason to be calm with it anymore. No. Alright, you got one. Damn, these wing viewers are so much easier to set up in the triple than in the any builds. A340 or whatever. Alright, F. Go there. Alright, now if only this can get a little faster, please. Um. There we go. We can go ahead and chuck the APU off. $350, please. I wanted to increase speed. That's what happened. That's what happened. It wanted to increase its speed. Get what? VNav. Hang on. VNav, that's here. There we go. There we go. That would explain a lot. That'd explain a lot. That's the sounds, and I'm liking this new sounds so far. Alright, engines, what are you doing? I feel like the plane should be accelerating, but it's not, for some reason. In a moment, we'll go ahead and, once we're at our cruising speed, then we're going to go ahead and re-enable time Accel and get our way over to Heathrow very, very fast. Very, very fast indeed. And I don't think we'll be landing at Heathrow. Well, there's no HC online at Heathrow, then we'll land just fine. But if there is, then okay. Just trying to increase our speed a little. Small H35. Alright, I'm thirsty. I need a cup of milk. Alright, once our speed is looking a bit more solid, then we'll go ahead and re-enable time Accel. Because I actually didn't want to do these flights, but being told essentially. Being voluntold because being voluntold because I'm the only one who flies the 772s. $16X is fine. Alright, we'll just go and disconnect from that sim now. Bum ba do 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 do. Lane weight's off. This go off. It's actually off. Well, going extremely fast. So. We are going extremely fast for these two positioning flights. Yeah, we're gonna get to Heathrow in no time now. To Heathrow in no time at all. I suppose it's a good thing. So. Do 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 do. It's lagging a little, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's lagging a little. That's a-okay though. Yeah, it's lagging a little, but that's fine. That's fine for me right now. 50 north, 113 west is our next waypoint. Then it's 55 north of 103 west. Then it's to some VOR. And then, yes, these weird waypoints moving forward. So, hey, we're chilling right now. Get to chill as we get over to London Heathrow with extreme speed. We're already about to be out of the U.S., to be clear. We are already about to be out of the U.S. And then, depending on how this goes, we may or may not do a world tour leg. You feel something on the center? Yeah, whatever. Noted. Let it run out, though. We'll let it run out first. And you're now outside of the U.S. airspace. Entering into Canadian airspace, where we will be for a moment. Out in the centers now. That's fine. Take care of that now. Stop climb 37. Couldn't let it perform that. Couldn't let it perform that now. Yeah, we are using time acceleration all the way up the wazoo right now. So, 16x. Let's hear. Options. I'll decrease that now, for the sake of allowing it to correct. And once it's stable, back up to 16x. Set the sim rate back up to 16x. Anyway, we're looking solid right now so far. You've already crossed our first Canadian waypoint as we very, very quickly approach Heathrow. And as we get closer, like once we get over maybe Dublin or something, and then we'll do something different. Then we'll go back to like almost speed and descend via the Nucra. Even though it's not the same, to be clear. To be clear, it's not the same. And just because I didn't actually want to perform these positioning flights at all. But at the same time, though, we need a few 772s at Heathrow. And right now we are freshly out of 772s for Heathrow. So, and for that reason, we do it now. There's no point in waiting. So I can tell Grumpy he can pack up he can formally pack up all of our operations for Heathrow or for San Fran. So anyway, we're chilling right now. Alright, I'm curious about something here. Hit F. Back up to this, please. Yeah, no. By the time I can figure out what we're going to do next, we might as well be there. Ah, you do it. You'll figure it out. Plane will figure it out. I mean, this is shaving off loads upon loads of time right now. This is shaving off loads upon loads of time for us. So, already right to that weird waypoint. But yeah, no. Then after this, we'll probably do a few, one or two legs of the world tour. Or not. Actually, I might wait for a few days on that. So, anyway, we should have an aircraft. We should have an aircraft or two that we can do tomorrow's weekly Baltimore or weekly Heathrow to Baltimore in. And I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a Friday, most likely. Well, actually, it might have to be actually. Yeah. It might actually have to be to the other one. Might actually have to be to Baltimore. I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna knock this out real quickly, and we'll descend via Nuclear 2 Hotel in a bit. Put that in. Probably around Dublin, most likely. So we'll put that in. So. Do 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 do. No 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 no. I forgot to take that light out right there. The light that died. So I got my work settled for next week, and yeah, do something Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and then the rest of the week I'm essentially deadlocked because I think we got someone who's leaving for about a week, or leaving for a few days. Bottom, 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 bottom. Do 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 do. Anyway, we are airborne. We're doing a pretty good job of getting over there fast, knocking this out fast, and then I think, then we'll get the other one over to Baltimore. Right? This one might hop in the A350 and just something else. I don't know. I am getting a little bit on the sleepy side, and I do have an early-ish. I do have an early-ish shift tomorrow, so I don't know. I really don't know. And Heathrow is offline now. Oh, right. That was fun. That was a fun arrival on Heathrow earlier. Actually, I'm getting a little on the sleepy side. But that is to be expected, to be crystal clear. That it's 100% to be expected for today. So. Alright. And believe it or not, we're like halfway there already. Not gonna lie, we're not quite halfway there, but we're not far from the halfway marker. Do 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 do. Ba-dum ba-da-da. Bum 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 ba-dum ma-na-ma-na-na. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, we don't use time acceleration very much on this channel. We only use it when I feel like it's necessary or whenever I feel like it, which is not most nights at all. It's not most nights at all. And the way I'm doing time acceleration is through developer mode options, current sim rate. So. Yeah, we have another zip climb. We have another step climb coming up. Or we'll go ahead and reduce our thing. Options. Let's go ahead and slow our sim rate then. Re90. Execute. Heathrow ETA with 8.5 on the fuel. Oh dear. That's not great either. That's not great. That's really not great, to be crystal clear. Estimating with 8.5 on fuel. So. Yeah, but believe it or not, we are actually most of the way there now. Options, time Accel. Knock that back up to 16x. And then we'll descend via the new crew arrival as usual. Which I think we're on anyway. Yeah, we definitely are. Yeah, we're gonna be like 5 or 6 hours early. Yeah, this is just a very, very, very easy and quick way to get, well, to make the virtual airline, loads of fun, loads of money, but also to move some aircrafts around. So, yeah, we're actually already a significant amount of the way to Heathrow. We only just took off, feels like only about half an hour ago, which is fine. That's what I wanted. That's all we're gonna do for the night because I'm a little sleepy side. I'm a little on the sleepy side, not gonna lie. But yeah. Yeah. Here, Aeronaut 1610. Even though we don't actually have any Aeronaut 772 liveries, which is why we're lovely Speedbird. We're a lovely little Speedbird. Yeah, no, our ETA for Heathrow is quite early. It's in like 20 minutes, I want to say. It's in about it's probably in about half an hour. Close to half an hour, to be honest. Then probably closer to about half an hour. Yeah, no, we are using major time Accel right now. And usually I don't ever recommend using time Accel. It's that I want to knock this guy out the way, and I guess tomorrow morning maybe I'll knock out the other flight out of the way. But I think it'd be wise to try to get them both to Heathrow. I think getting them both to Heathrow would be wise. Which we may have to wait until tomorrow to get the other one to Heathrow. That's fine. But at least now we have a 772 that we can do the Heathrow to Baltimore in. Or at some point here soon. It's up to 410 soonish. And yeah, we're just gonna descend off Vatsum because I don't really feel like it's a good idea to connect to Vatsum. Like, oh, what the hell? What happened? It's like, here's what happened. This is a positioning flight with some passengers on board. We do have passengers on board. They were all sworn in their rights. Sworn essentially, look, you don't get to complain because this is a positioning flight. You don't get to complain for bad service. Yeah. You're currently over currently over Greenland. Then we get to go over Iceland. Actually, no, we're not passing over Iceland. But yeah, now we're done with Canadian airspace. We're done with Canadian airspace. We're 100% done with that. So, you know, right now we're just chilling. Now we are just chilling for like the next 20 minutes or so. While we get at waypoint Cougar, then we'll go ahead and decrease the time Accel. And I know y'all can't see the waypoint. It's like our final oceanic waypoint or whatever. Yeah, now at waypoint Cougar though, we will go ahead and end that off. So. Yeah, you have to wonder how much that's gonna actually make for the VA. Probably not that much. Probably not that much. Yeah, no, probably not that much because of the time Accel. So. You know, I miss my 772 being on. I miss flying my 772 Heathrow to Baltimore and Baltimore to Heathrow. I miss it. Passing that waypoint, yeah, it'll be like another 5-10 minutes at absolute max. And then we are ready for descent, or then we are ready to go to Cougar. And yeah, this is gonna be all we do tonight because I'm a little sleepy. So yeah, but I think we're just gonna descend off Vatsum just because I think it's easier. I think it makes more sense. Yeah, it's about another 10 minutes or so. In a moment, we'll go ahead and do direct to Kuga, or actually the immediate after. direct Kelly now. Yeah, direct Kelly, and yeah. It'll take us a moment to get there, but that's fine. Keyword being only a moment, so. Bum 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 ba ba da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba do no 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 no. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Okay. Not that much longer with that, so we are a little tight on fuel. We're a little tighter on fuel than I'd exactly be happy with. We're actually at 9.4 now, so that's not bad. I'm spending 9.4 in terms of the fuel now. That's not bad at all. 3TA9300. So, 2 hours out. Yeah, that's 2 hours out. Bum 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 bum. You heard that? I don't know what that was, but. Is it someone opening at the frickin' toilet? A little bit of turbulence, not gonna lie. I'm keeping an eye out on Novgraph, so descend in a moment. I'll probably actually descend on the Patson, to be honest. To be honest, I think we're gonna aim to descend on Vatsum. People will be like, "What the fuck? How did you get only get here?" Time acceleration, 16x is the answer. Means a 16-hour flight, which I believe this is a 16-hour flight. Only takes about an hour. So, do 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 no no no. Bum 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 da da do do do. Let's see here. 218 nautical miles. Wait, no. I'm keeping a close eye out on another graph. So, I do like these wing views though. I do like these wing views, to be clear. All right, let's see here. So far we're looking solid. Yeah, so far we're looking solid. Trying to get to this waypoint Kelly, and then we'll slow in order. Then we'll absolutely show up our speed, and then descend after. So yeah, we'll resume normal speed. Yeah, no. Usually I don't ever recommend time acceleration, but the thing is that I needed it today because I've already done a long haul, and that long haul was a true long haul. The A340 is slowest start, so. Ba-na-na-na. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let me see here. Not far. Not far is the answer. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ireland. Which means yeah, in about we're gonna begin to slow our speed up in a moment. Let's verify the ATC situation. Traffic speed word 23 Bravo is resuming normal speed now. Traffic. Alright. So where are we now? Coming from we're going in we're coming from the north. Do do do. Do 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 do. Live. All right, let's see here. Arrival for the Nucra to hotel arrival Heathrow. So we'll throw that in. Legs direct now to Nucra. And yeah, we're already across the ocean, so we're about ready to descend now. All right. It's gonna be. You know what? Let's blow the winds. If they're the same as they were earlier, then should be fine. Any preferred runway? We got version 401 room going to exactly where we just came from. We have this. Hong Kong. I don't know. Nucra time at 2:08, so about 14 minutes on Nucra. Alright, let me see here. Can we start acceleration now? About 4x. I guess it's gonna be 2-7 left, I think. I don't know for certain. No, it's 2-7 left earlier. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be 2-7 left now. Sure. Just out of curiosity, how many? We are up to 660 hours on Batson. Yeah, let's throw in 2-7 left then. Wow, that's 2-7 left. Buffing didn't transition. Top descent is in 40 miles. Alright, let's see your options then. Resume normal speed. Grab another cup of milk, and then we'll go ahead and get her sent to Heathrow. Into the lovely London Heathrow Airport. Second time arriving to Heathrow today. It'll be the second time going to Heathrow. Second time in a day. Second time in a single day. This one, it'll be a light landing. As being passing right here soon. Does ascent. Or actually, tell you what, we can go. Let me see here. And traffic speedbird 23 Papa Heavy gonna begin descent now. Flight level 200 level by Tobid descent turning direct now. Tobid via the Nugra to hotel arrival for Heathrow. Heathrow traffic. Legs. Turning direct to Tobid. Let's see here. Let me try this out. Nucra 2 Hotel 27 miles. 27 miles. Alright. So is there anything that I want to tune here in terms of this display stuff right here? Tab up. Shift E. Yeah, that's that right there is a bit better. Right there's a bit better. All right. And I'll tell you what. Here, I'll tell you what we can do now. Remain live weather. Just make that look a little bit nicer. Yeah. Alice G7 left. It'll be Alice Perch 27 left. But is what it's gonna be. In the meantime, well, you have a moment. You have a moment. Wing of Seabird 9-5 extra Yankee is going to be departing via 09 right. Oh my word. What are the winds? I guess what are the winds? Because if the winds are anything to go by. The winds are 0 to 0 degrees, 11 knots. Well, actually, that is actually a 09. That is actually a 09 right there. 0 to 0 degrees. Yeah, no, that is actually 09. Runway change. Runway is 09. Right. By Bovington, November. Alright. And Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa is expecting ILS approach into runway 09 right. Heathrow traffic. No need to do a cabin announcement today. Speedbird 95 Lima Yankee line at runway 09 right. Noted. Do it. Let's go. Oh wait. Alright, let's see here. Alright, right. For right now. Yeah, we're descending now into Heathrow. Live weather, not live time. Live weather, not live time at all. Just fine. What do you think about these new wing views? We have new wing views here. Just set up the controls today. during this morning's flight. So, Super 95. Let me keep taking off runway 09 right. We have a Lufthansa trying to. I know. Somewhere else. We have a. KLM going somewhere else. Alright. Just gotta check on traffic. We have this guy who's gonna be number 1 right now. That's fine. Okay, wait, we have someone up in front of us. Okay, noted. Traffic is noted. Yeah, that time acceleration was very, very, very handy. Very, very, very handy time acceleration right there. So. You need 9 or 8 to 1 when it comes to that. Go ahead and throw in this now. Now's a good time to throw this in. Flaps 30. That's fine. Flaps 30 is what we usually use, and then for ILS 09 right. Which is what we're going to use. Approach. It is 275 on the borrow. It's 275 on the borrow. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird to Limited at heavy, turning direct now to Soppet, descending flight level 150 level by Soppet. Current speed 320 will slow our speed to about 280 in a few moments. And after, at Soppet, we will rely on radar vectors, expecting ILS approach into runway 09 right, Heathrow traffic. Alright. Let's see how this descend here. Like these new wing views. I tend to like them. I mean, they're not perfect, but look pretty decent actually. They're not bad. The main thing is that we can help tell if the flaps are out now. Level 200 leveled at Tobital. We'll reduce our speed down to 280, and then we'll descend at flight level 150 left by Soppet. Actually, can go and throw in Soppet now, 150. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa, descending now, flight level 150, left by Soppet. Heathrow traffic. So far, the swings look actually quite stable. The swings look quite stable right now. And then this guy here, who is a Skyways 060. Looks like they're arriving to 7 left. Or sorry, 09 left. Yeah, they are. We're gonna take 09 right just because of these single runway operations in use. 10 miles. Bro, you're right, man. Dexter gonna do. He does have one. Now we got a child on the network. Complete child. Oh, I see. Ether traffic, Speedbird 2-3 Papa turning direct to Wesco radar vectors after Wesco for iOS 09 right. Slowing speed now 280 knots with slower in a few moments. Ether traffic. It's in now flight level 9. Sorry, flight level 130. And Ether traffic's Speedbird 2-3 Papa descending now flight level 130. Traffic. Oh, I can make that 110. Okay, and then we will plan to leave Wesco heading, I think 195 is fair. I think 195 is fair. Alright, landing lights on now because we are about to pass through 10,000. Transition altitude to flight level 75. So you have a moment or so. Was going about 10 miles or so. Ether traffic, Speedbird 2-3 Papa Heavy, Slowing speed 220 knots. Slowed by Wesco. Heathrow traffic. The descent is always the best part. I'll make that 170 degrees. I think 170 degrees is fine. I think 170 will be fine. Upon leaving Wesco. Heathrow traffic, speedbird 23 Papa descending now, flight level 70 and leaving Wesco with a heading of 170 degrees. It is a base for ILS runway 09 right. Heathrow traffic. All right, let's see here. Yeah, what's the visibility? What's the updated Heathrow visibility looking like? Info: the cloud's broken at 5. Broken at 5. Broken at 9. Can reach 9 or 8 to 1. Do. Yeah. Can reach 9 or 8 1. They're broken. 4. Noted. Heathrow traffic, speedbird 23 Papa, slowing speed 190 knots, descending now, altitude 3,000 feet. Inbound, still in a base for ILS 09 right, Heathrow traffic. Damage ready. Nicely done, cabin. Nicely done. Flaps out. Get flaps 15 now. speed brake extended, that's fine. Sorry. QNH is 9 or 8-1. So a little on the low side. Yeah, this will be the only flight we do tonight, I think, because my hand's getting hurt. My hand's beginning to hurt, and we need to. I'm at the point now where I gotta go to bed here soon. All right. We get Yoke Kim up now. We'll see how much money we make the VA, which will not, probably not be that much, for being honest. Alright, in a moment we'll turn final. And Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa is with the heading of 150 degrees to join ILS 09 right localizer. Heathrow traffic. Maintain speed at 180 knots. And Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa is going to maintain speed at 180 knots until we're established on the ILS localizer. Once established, we'll maintain 160 knots until 4 DME. Heathrow traffic. 9.8 fuel. Not bad. Not bad at all. Go auto brake 3. It should be fun. It should be one fun arrival, to be honest. Make that 140 degrees now. To join up. 140 degrees to join up on the ILS localizer. And we'll just keep the daylight, just for visibility reasons. All right, see you here. Clear for the approach. Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa, turning final now. ILS ILS 09 right. Heathrow traffic. Speed 160 knots now until 4 DME. Wait, what? There we go. Alright. Don't know what the hell that was about. Alright. See here. And Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa is fully established on the ILS 09 right localizer, about a 10 mile final. Maintaining the speed at 160 knots until 4 DME. Heathrow traffic. Alright. Gear down now. Flaps full. Shut up. The wind is 020 degrees, 8 knots. Alright, let's see here. Expect this to be a fun arrival, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. And Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa net is 3 hours, reducing to our final approach speed of around 130 knots. Heathrow traffic. Alright, feet are on the rudder pedals now. Alright. Last call, Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa Heavy. Short final now, ILS runway 09 right. Last call, Heathrow. Right, we have a runway in sight. 1000 is noted. A bit of a crabbing one going on right here. That's fine though. Take this over, passing about 600. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My controls.
400. 300. Approaching minimums.
Continue approach.
200. Flight slow. Minimum. Flight slow.
Looking alright to me, buddy. Be a little high.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10, $5.
354 feet per minute, not ideal. Actually, that landing should have been go around. Not gonna lie. Welcome back to Heathrow, ladies and gentlemen. And Heathrow traffic, runway 09 right has now been vacated. Alright, it's taxi. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now arrived. Not the most ideal landing in the world, but that's fine. Go ahead and quickly join Alpha, taxi, stand 535. And Heathrow traffic, Speedbird 23 Papa, taxi stand 535 via Alpha and link 51 to join Bravo. Heathrow traffic. We were at 534 earlier. Flaps away. Knock those away. APU on now. Yeah, that could have been a go-around, to be honest. So, whatever. No one's gonna complain. Not when it's a positioning flight. Which is all that this is, to be crystal clear. This is only a positioning flight. Don't expect the VA to make a single dime off this at all. This is only a positioning flight. Landing lights off now. Do 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 do. That said, that was one smooth ass arrival. It was one smooth ass arrival. Not gonna lie. In 535. So is that you tuning in at like the very end of the stream? Because we're not gonna do anything more tonight because I've been in the sim most of the day. So I still have a few small things I'd like to do. So. Yeah, no, that landing was not great. We are definitely growing a bit more press on itis, not gonna lie. We watching. be watching. All right. This is where we gotta focus. This is the hardest part here. Screw landing. It's the hardest part. I missed it. Missed it. Whatever. Alright, parking brake set. Engine number 1 and engine number 2 cut off now. Beacon. Close flight. And what's the damage done? For New Sky. 920. 920. Option line takeoff. Yeah, that's fine. That's here. Option line landing. Yeah, that landing is a bit rough. Great touchdown, challenging conditions. Then reduce revenue. So yeah. Only made $20,000 for the airline. With that said, though, that is 1 out of 2 of them done. Now let's see where this guy goes. I don't actually. What's his aircraft type? What's his aircraft type? A320 from Innsbruck. So. Yeah, it'll be going to 5 Alpha. Okay, this thing says that we parked a bit askew, and no, I think we parked actually. That was good, about perfect, actually, to be honest. About perfect free throw. Waiting on this A320, and then yeah. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me for today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. What can I say? It's been a blast of a day. It has been. Okay, I see it. I see where it says that we parked Biscuit now. So, it's still within acceptable limits. So. This guy here is gonna taxi terminal 5 Alpha. So, anyway, yeah, no, that's gonna do it for me. It's been a blast of a day. I have to be up early-ish tomorrow for work. We got one of these positioning flights done. We get to do the other. I might do the other off camera, to be honest. I'm really considering doing the second off camera. The second we're probably gonna get it. Well, actually, I don't know. But the main thing is now we do have one out of 2 772s at Heathrow, and we probably need to get the other one to Baltimore if I had to guess. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow off camera most likely. Next stream most likely Friday night if I had to bet on anything. Not 100% certain. Might be Friday morning. I don't know. But yeah, no. Thank you all so much for tuning in though, and I will see you all most likely Friday. So long.